Hello, I'm Coach Ty, and today we're going to talk about a very uncomfortable subject. I do training and speak about a variety of different topics, mostly dealing with assets and my most recent book called Parenting a Winner. But today we're going to talk about sexual perpetrators. Most often, folks, people think about perpetrators, they lump them all in one basket and think they're all alike. That could not be far from the truth. And so today our focus is going to be contrasting and comparing the two types of perpetrators. First off, there is the molester. When law enforcement apprehend a molester for the first time, they have victimized on average 1 to 3 people. Their focus is much different also. Their focus is on relationship with their targeted victim. Now, although that is twisted, and it is absolutely deviant behavior, this is the focus of the molester, relationship. An example of a molester would be Mary Kay Letourneau. Some of you may not be familiar with who she is, but she was a school teacher in the state of Washington who was having trouble in her marriage and also had some other issues, but began to become fascinated with one of her students who happened to be 11 while she was 34. They would also end up being intimate, whereby she would become pregnant by this 11-year-old. It was found out by the authorities, and she was put on probation and told to stay away from the young boy at the time named Villy Falau. Not quite able to help herself, focused on relationship, and even being quoted on the Diane Sawyer show as saying that she felt like this child was her soulmate, she got involved with him again, got pregnant again, and did 7 years in prison for the offense. Since that time, even though her name and picture has been plastered across national and international media, there has not been, not one, not two, but no other children that have come forward that said she did that to me too. So that lets you know that Mary Kay Letourneau, the type of perpetrator she is molester. On the other side of the aisle, we have what's called a predator. This really makes it tricky for anybody that has an institution that's responsible for providing care or instruction for children or even camps. This makes it difficult for those organizations and institutions to feel like they can rule out having sexual predators amongst their workforce. Why is that? Because by the time you catch a predator for the first time, they have victimized on average 32 people and they have no criminal record. This is why it's important for you, the listener or viewer of this video presentation, to know that the most important aspect not only is doing a background check if you are a church, youth group, or an organization that takes care of children, but also being able to recognize the signs and behaviors of these individuals, because that may very well be the only thing you have going for you to prevent an incident of sexual abuse with children that you provide care for. Their focus is victim. Victims, notches in their belt. Also, when we catch a predator, we also know that they have a propensity or a tendency to be collectors of what we know as souvenirs and trophies. That's right, underwear, undergarments of their targeted victim. Also, video clips, photographs, and that kind of thing. People that fall in the category of predators also share their content of child pornography with others that are of the same category. And yes, molesters and predators both can be pedophiles. Coach Ty, I do a variety of training, as I indicated earlier in this clip, for colleges, universities, social workers, educators, school systems, and also for parents. So if you'd like more information, if you'd like an actual presentation, please contact me at my email address, info@coachty.com, or take a look at my website, which is geared primarily for the college audiences and parents, but also know that this is a clip that's freestanding, and I'd be more than happy to send you some actual live clips of actual trainings with audiences that are getting the information that you've got.